Welcome to the Treasure Box Podcast, where we drop jewels.
Today we're gonna get into it. Happy New Year's, guys. Happy New Year's. We here live, Treasure Box. Y'all know what it is. Y'all ready? Gang, gang.
Gang.
Oh man, let's get right into it. It's a New Year's, new life, new spirits out here. What New Year look like for y'all? Talk to me about what your New Year look like. What you gonna do different in the New Year's, and how you just gonna bring it in strong. Just jump on it.
Okay. Well, it's a new year, so I'm trying to start to work. I'm getting my worker's permit soon, somewhere around this week. And I'm trying to work, make money, get stuff for my family. I'm doing it for my mom because I know she needs it right now. So that's what I'm doing. New year, Malaysia's working. That's it.
So you developed a why already. You said you doing it for your mom. That's your why.
Yep. It's
Oh,
all for my mom.
nice. Who else got their New Year's mindset together? What's up? New year, new face. New year, new place.
Well, for me, I also want to start working because I'm going to turn 16. And I just want to focus on getting money and saving up for a car. And, like, throughout the summertime, me and my cousin are supposed to go to Anime Expo, which is, like, a big, like, convention. So I want to get a costume for it ready. And, yeah, those are my goals so far.
Clap it up for money, because I keep hearing money in here. Clap it up for money in the new year. What's up?
Alright, so I already got my job, right? And I'm not really going to do nothing different because there's nothing different to do because I can't do nothing.
2022 is going to be the same as 2021?
Yeah. Only thing that's different is that I got a job.
You want to make more money in that job?
Eventually.
You want to get a better job?
Yeah.
So you do have goals in this new year. Tell us about what you want to do better this new year. I feel like you want to do some stuff better, but you hating on yourself a little bit. You holding yourself down. How you feel?
Feel good.
You feel good?
Great.
You feel good about that new job? That new money?
Of course.
So how you gonna get those? What else do you want new in this year?
A new life.
What does that consist of? That's a lot.
A car.
Okay, there we go.
That's it.
What kind of car? You know what kind of car you want yet?
No, a car that can drive.
So before this money's out, you got a car. Let us know what kind of car you want, bro.
A car that drives.
A car that drives.
I
We
mean,
gotta be
makes
specific.
sense.
So something super important, right? That we gotta know about our goals. Goals are super important for me, right? Or for us. It should be super important for all of us, right? We have to know what our goals look like, feel like, smell like.
McDonald's.
You know why? Why?
Because
Goals are just placeholders for what we're trying to do. But this new year, it doesn't feel like a new year. It just feels like it doesn't feel like a new year. It just feels like an extension of 2021. I actually can't believe that we actually got into 2022.
Why is it important to know what your goals look like, feel like, smell like? Talk to us about it.
I'm not sure because in all actuality, most goals that you do in 2022 in the new year, you're not gonna end up finishing them.
Somebody talk to me about why it's important to know what your goals look like, smell like, feel like, and taste like.
Well, it's important to know, like, all of those things about your goals because those goals are eventually going to be a reality, and you want to be prepared for, like, if, like, something goes wrong, you'll have a backup plan for it, and, like, how it's going to turn out for you, like, in the future when you do eventually get to that goal. It's important to know all those things about your goals because those goals are eventually going to be a reality. So, like when you get to your goal, you'll be able to like really like visualize it and be able to see like, wow, this is exactly what I thought it was going to be. And you know, like it'll end up being like what you thought it would if you just like keep that same mindset like while you're trying to get to that goal.
All right, shoot on something. Come on, talk about it, Clumsy.
okay, so first you gotta get a goal. Everybody know that. If so, you have to know everything about your goal if you want to accomplish your goal.
Why?
You're not going to accomplish. You said why?
Yeah, wow.
Why wouldn't you want to accomplish your goal? That's like, you have to know. Because you got to know what you're doing for your goal. You got to know how you're going to do it. You got to know everything. Because if you don't know anything about your goal, then it's not going to get accomplished. So
But what if I don't
therefore-
want? What if I just want to get it how I live? I just want to wake up and get it how I live. Ain't that the saying?
No, it's not. You can't live life just waking up getting everything. You gotta work hard. This is the real world. In reality, you work hard for what you want to get.
But what if I know what I want already anyway?
That's like you waking up and being like, oh, I'm gonna get milk tomorrow, and then you go get milk and ain't no milk in the refrigerator.
IDK, tell me the difference between goals and dreams. What's the difference between a goal and a dream, IDK?
A dream is something that you don't believe and is so far out of reach that if it doesn't happen, you won't be depressed about it. A goal is something that you want to happen, that you know will happen if you put your mind to it.
Play-Doh. What's the difference between a dream and a goal, Play-Doh?
Pluto.
In your opinion?
Pluto.
Well, it's basically what
What's your opinion about what's the difference between, what's a dream to you? Izzy, what's a dream, Izzy?
A dream is like something you see when you're asleep, and I think like a goal is something that like you're able to like attain and reach, and a dream is more just like a nice like thought to have. And like a goal is like an actual like goal that you're setting for yourself, something that you could attain and like look up to for your future.
Izzy, you on fire right now. Izzy's on fire. So hey, difference between dreams and goals is just that. A dream is a dream. You may be asleep thinking about your dream. You may be fully awake, but you're asleep thinking with a dream, right? A goal is an actual calculated plan, right? A goal is an actual calculated plan. Even if you're playing a sport, isn't a goal calculated, right? A basketball hoop is how many feet high? 10 feet high, right?
No.
Right? A soccer goal is going to be the same amount of feet wide, right?
No.
A baseball field, why not?
Because they're two different sports and
A soccer goal is going to be the same feet wide as every soccer goal, correct?
yeah.
Right. So, goals are set measurements. If you want to accomplish a goal in your life, you have to set measurements. Got to set measurements. Got to set limits on ourselves on what we want, right? So, which one of the goals you set for yourself?
To get a job.
To get a job. Do you have a date that you want that job?
By like Halloween of next year or this year.
Do you have a set amount of money that you want to make an hour?
Like whatever the minimum wage is, I think like 15.
All right. So that's going to help.
Me getting a job or me getting a car in the future.
It's going to let you know where to apply,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Certain things going to let you know where to even apply, right? If they say they're not going to hire people in November, is that going to be part of your goal?
No,
Why not?
because I wanted to get a job by October.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's something calculated you got for yourself, Play-Doh, in 2022? What's something you're going to calculate for yourself? You don't have to have it calculated already. What's something that you want to calculate for yourself, Play-Doh?
my money.
Your money. Do you have a calculation? How much money you want to make or how much you want to make an hour?
Yeah.
Talk to us about it.
So right now I'm only making $12.50 because minimum wage just went up on the first. But I'm thinking about changing jobs because Chick-fil-A is paying like $19 an hour, and for my age, I can use that money for good purposes.
Got something you can do with that?
Yeah.
I could borrow a couple dollars. Can I hold it over there?
No.
Wow, that was fun.
That's chill. Hey, just make sure you hook me up with a 12-piece and a peppermint milkshake when I come through.
Peppermint milkshake.
And if you don't say my pleasure, I will tell.
Wow.
Okay.
IDK, what's up? You got any calculations for 2022? You got any calculations for 2022?
To get my grades up,
All right.
man, I got A's, but they're mostly A minuses, and like last month I got an F in math. That's mostly because of like it wasn't even my fault. The teacher doesn't like me.
So what's your GPA?
GPA?
GPA.
Your grade point average. That's exactly the calculation of your grade. So I want you to figure out what that GPA is going to be. All right? You going to let us know? IDK?
No,
Huh?
no. He's like,
I need you to LMK. IDK? Let me know when that will come back to you. Clumsy, talk to us. What's your calculations?
Alright, so I need to get my job. Well, I'm going to get my job after the week. Okay, I'm going to get my job after February the 19th. The week after, yes. Because February 19th, I'm turning 15. So, I'm going to get the week.
That was an early clap up. That was an early clap up for Clumsy.
wow.
Okay, I'm trying. Oh, I heard that McDonald's is giving out $15 an hour. So, that might be the first place I apply.
Okay.
Yes. And if not McDonald's, I don't even know. My mom has some
No,
options.
I don't even know what's sitting next to you.
That's IDK, not IDEK.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Anyways, but yeah. So, well, if that doesn't work out, I have more options. I know for sure.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's my calculations and measurements.
I love it. Hey, I just think I heard something take place at this table. And that might be a little bit of networking, which goals also help us with, right? When we could set out and see what we want. I see some people that want a job, some people that have a job. Maybe some people can get together and find jobs or find jobs that match the salaries that meet our goals. Huh? All right, dope. Hey guys, welcome to the Treasure Box. Y'all know what time it is. We about to play we about to have one of the segments that we're gonna be having on a regular here. This segment is called In My
Mind.
In My Mind. Y'all ready to play In My Mind?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ready to play In My Mind?
Yeah.
Gang.
Okay.
Alright, so everybody knows about the AB situation, Antonio Brown. We all have a little bit of insight on what happened with that story down there in TB, in Tampa Bay with Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Bucks, right? So, let's play In My Mind. I want you all to tell me what happened on that sideline and what was going on in AB's mind, In My Mind.
So, what had happened with the situation was that from Antonio's side of the story, he had an ankle injury, so he got pulled out of the game, and his coach wanted him to go back in the game, but Antonio said no because he didn't want to make his injury worse. And basically, the coach was just like, okay, well, you're out then. And then Antonio was like, okay, and then took off his shoulder pads and his jersey and walked out of the field. But from the coach's point of view, the coach said that he was complaining that he wasn't getting enough targets, which is I think not enough throws to him, and he was complaining about that, and so the coach was saying that he wanted to kick him off because he was complaining too much, and then he still did all of that on the sidelines.
So we know all of that. In your mind, I want you to tell us what happened. From if you was a bird down there on that side, what happened though? Tell us what happened to you.
Well,
You know what happened in your mind. They lying. What happened in your mind?
well, in my mind, I think that I believe Antonio's story more, And like I feel like he had every right to walk off the field, because if he had an injury, then like they can't really make him still go out there if he's injured. So yeah, I think like they shouldn't have kicked him off for not wanting to go, even though he had an injury like on his ankle.
In your mind, he was justified.
Yes.
All right. IDK, what's up?
In my mind, like she said, I don't blame Antonio Brown for it. Like, it isn't his fault that he got injured.
In your mind, what happened? Tell us what happened in your mind.
In my mind, he got hurt. He was pulled off. The coach was trying to win the game, so he was like, go back in there. He said no. And here's the thing. He had text from the doctor saying that his ankle was really injured. So that proves that he was injured, so he shouldn't be playing. So I believe that in my mind it was completely justified for him to walk off that court. I believe the way he did it was kind of like showy, flashy, trying to show off, but I believe that the reasons were 100% justified.
Okay.
So in my mind, he was in the right.
Plato.
Okay, in my mind, I think the coach was just being a punk, because I think it started from when Antonio didn't get the vaccine and he lied about getting the vaccine. So the coach already was in his mind thinking that why he lied about something like that can hurt our other teammates, anything like that. So he just wanted to make a scenario and try to make it seem like Antonio was the bad person, but he was forcing something to happen that couldn't happen.
In my mind,
Antonio is like on the field, right? Oh, Antonio on the field, right? And he just around it and he hurt his ankle. Go to the coach and the coach is like, what you doing? Get back in the game. He like, what you mean? I'm hurt. I'm hurt. You already know that. I got text messages from the doctor. Shouldn't be playing anyway. So the coach is like, all right, you complaining. First you ain't get the vaccine. Now you want to complain. So you off the team. Antonio, he gets all flashy and start doing absurd things and walk off the court. No, not the court, the field. So I feel as though Antonio was in the right until he stripped in the middle of the field. But he was in the right. If he felt like he didn't want to jeopardize the team and he couldn't play as well as he knew he could if his ankle wasn't messed up, then he had every right to get off the field and go sit down and do whatever he was going to do. I believe that the coach was being a punk. So Antonio, he was most definitely into the right until he took all his clothes off. But yeah, that's it. That's all. That's in my mind.
In my mind. Excuse me, get it right.
So
In my mind. My bad, she won't get it right. So in my mind, I think both people, coach B.A., Bruce Arian, and player A.B., Antonio Brown, both had an axe to grind. I think it's ironic that their initials is backwards too. A.B. and B.A., which I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's
I heard that. Hey, oh, that's funny.
Alright, so I think they both had like an axe to grind. So I think Antonio Brown came off an injury, wanted to let the Tampa Bay Bucks know how important he was to the team, and he was playing through injury. And while he was playing through injury, he wasn't really getting the attention and the targets that he wanted. So he decided to let them know that he was on his own type timing. So he came out of that game, and not only that, but he had incentives that are attached to his pay. If he gets certain goals, certain measurements, he got certain goals on his contract that if he meets these goals, he gets incentive money. So with 2 games left, I think that he wasn't getting the attention, the targets that he wanted from Tom Brady. Other players were, like Gronkowski, who is Buddy. And he said, you know what? I ain't gonna risk my health for somebody that's not willing to make sure I get my money. Because Tom Brady was making sure Gronk got his money, and he was getting all the targets, a lot of targets. So I think that was one. And I think the other issues that accumulated from the beginning of the year, even last year, with Bruce Arians, with BA, kind of played, or everything came spiraling down at one time. And I think Antonio Brown has mental health issues from CTE, from a lot of his previous behavior, which does not allow or enhances irrational decision making, right? So I think all of that pressure hit him at one time, and then that's when we saw the combustion, the spontaneous combustion we saw in the field, and taking his clothes. That was just doing. He was doing the most.
Stripping.
He did the most.
The stripping.
We agree he did the most.
Yeah, he did that for that attention.
He did it for the attention. So in my mind, I think both people, BA and AB, had an axe to grind. I think spontaneous combustion happened on that field, and everybody wanted to show that their worth, and didn't make rash decisions for anybody. Because I don't think Bruce Arians made a rash decision for his team, and I don't think that AB made a rash decision for himself and his family. So in my mind, they both had an axe to grind.
Okay.
Any last pieces on that? Anybody want to touch any pieces with AB? Alright, so look.
So,
This issue is semi, like, consistent for us right now, right? And we all had a minor delay with some of our recordings and some of the stuff we wanted to do in the studio because of COVID and the Omarion.
Omarion.
Yeah, the icebox. The icebox variant. The icebox variant. Y'all know the icebox variant? Y'all know? You know
Omarion.
y'all know Omarion? Y'all had Omarion? You had Omarion, Plato? Huh?
Yeah.
How Omarion treat you, bro?
Omarion.
Omar Khan? It's,
Omnicron.
I'm sorry.
Omicron.
Talk about Omnicron, RDK. How is this affecting you, and what's up with Omnicron?
Well, like my cousin got the Omicron. They had to put down his bunny a little later.
Oh.
And then after that, like, and then I was like, yo, what's going on here? And then my cousin's mom caught the Omicron, and I was like, what's going on? Because like he hasn't been out of the house. He's been inside. So I'm starting to think that his mom brought it inside of the house.
Is Omarion?
You keep saying that.
I'm sorry. I want to. Omarion was one of my favorite artists, bro.
I don't care.
Omnicron.
So you're comparing him to a deadly virus?
I'm sorry. The Omnicron. Has it changed your life any? Has it changed your routine? Are you looking for it to continue to change your routine in your life? Or are you looking for things to come back to normalcy?
I am looking forward to it dying out so I can go back to riding my bike and getting flat tires.
Alright, I ain't mad at that. Plato, what's up? You said you had a Marion.
Oh no, I didn't.
Marion?
Oh, you didn't say you had a Marion?
You did.
I thought you said you had the icebox, bro.
Yeah.
You said, do we know about it?
What you know about it?
It's another version of coronavirus.
Has it changed in any of your life? Has it changed any of your life over the last month with this new outbreak? And so, how so?
No.
How about people that you know? Students, family members?
I don't know. I don't talk to people.
Okay, alright. Come on, Clumsy.
Oh, okay. So, with me, it hasn't changed anything in my life. I just heard it was a new virus. I was like, oh, okay. But, so, okay, little story. I went to the doctors to get checked for COVID, but they weren't doing that. So, for some reason, the clinic wasn't doing all that. But I found out that, Omarion was, it leaves faster than COVID. I found out that it gets, okay, so they're cutting down the quarantine because the new strain of COVID doesn't last that long. Omarion, it don't last that long.
And the symptoms aren't as strong. I feel like the symptoms aren't as strong either.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I was like, oh, that's cool, I guess. I don't know anybody that caught it, but I just know that it doesn't last that long.
No, we playing Plague Inc.
Oh, what's up? Tell me about Omni.
Well, for me personally, it's like kind of changed my life like a little bit. Like I haven't been able to see like my friends as much because like they don't want to catch it and like I don't want to catch it either. but I think like my cousin got it, and like from what she told me, like it didn't really last as long, like you said, and like it was only like really bad for like a few days, and then like it was really just like gone. But like IDK said, I'm just like hoping for it to like all end, because like I just want to go back to normal. It's crazy.
So here's another thing going on with the Omicron. Did you hear that healthcare workers, they don't have to take the COVID test before they come back in. They do a 5-day quarantine, then they come back in.
Is that what the...
Yeah, that's what's really happening, and I think that that's bad because like the patients could catch it, the other workers can catch it. And yeah, sure, it goes away a lot faster, but that doesn't mean that it's gonna go away in 5 days. And it's a lot more infectious than the normal one. Sure, it doesn't lead to more death than the other one, but still.
In your mind, what should be happening?
In my mind, what should be happening is that they should put them back on the normal one. Then they should have to take the COVID test once before they go back, and then after they come back, just to make sure that it doesn't like redevelop.
So speaking of the COVID test, has any of you guys gotten the spam order edition of the COVID test from the USPS Postal Service? Anybody got that? I got it about 15 times yesterday.
No, I haven't.
You didn't get it yet?
What are you talking about?
I got spammed with 15 COVID tests from the US Postal Service.
With me, it's like it's bittersweet. With Omarion.
Omarion?
With
Omarion,
Omarion, it's some more severe, but it takes less time. With Corona, it's okay. You cough, you sneeze, you throw up a little bit, but then you gotta stay for 5 days because you know. So it's like bittersweet. It's deadly, but it's less time, and it's not deadly, but it's super long. So anyway. I would rather have COVID than Omarion.
Hey guys, this is the Treasure Box Podcast. This is our first recording. We want to let everybody know this is a youth-led podcast. This is the youth narrative. There are some events and some happenings that will take place with the Treasure Box Podcast that we want to let you know about at this time. So guys, you want to let them know about some dates and some contests that we have.
The spring kickback on April 8th. And it's going to be real fun. It's going to be led by us. We're going to be hosting.
Oh.
And I hope that everyone who shows up is going to have a great time.
Real clean. What's some stuff that's going to be there, Malaysia?
There's going to be a lot of famous people. Just know that. You come and find out. I'm not even going to tell you. Come and find out.
Hey.
Y'all going to see.
We're going to have food. We're going to have music. We're going to have DJs. They have some live performances there. There'll be beverages there. Photographers there. Come on out, get lit. Wear your best, put it on. Y'all know what it is. Spring kickback. All high schools are welcome. You'll see it on social media. Check us out on the Treasure Box on the podcast. Check us out on social media sites. Look for our different hashtags. We're gonna have it all the way live in there, all the way turned up. What's the date again, Plato?
April 8th, 2022.
Where's it gonna be at, Plato? Garage.
The Garage. Y'all know it. Baltimore's famous The Garage. Y'all know they got Jadakiss coming up. Jadakiss will be down there in February, but the Treasure Box will be there April 8th.
Let them know about the bar exam.
Oh, the bar exam.
Our bar exam, we're going to be having a contest for anybody around the school to do our jingle for us. It'll be real fun. If you have any musical talent, come to us and maybe you'll be picked for, singing our jingle. Who knows?
Right. You open up the treasure box with your talents. And last but not least, guys, let's take them out of here with the
with the Drake hot sauce story.
No sir. It's not giving.
I'm sorry. You just made me slip on my podcast.
The slogan.
No. They gotta choose the three. I'm sorry. Guests, guys, please chime in and let us know with some of your suggestions for your local guests that you would like to see up here on the treasure box. All the way from anybody in the school to individuals from Baltimore and Maryland that may be public figures. We will have the basketball team up here soon. We'll interview the basketball team. If you want to hear from any particular players on the basketball team, let us know. Write us in. Shoot us an email at Keys and Powers on social media and the treasure box.
Thank you all for your support of this episode, and I hope you all have a great day.
Gang, gang.
Gang.